Before starting this series, let me tell you that this is a story of superheroes and also about a company that runs them. This company earns a lot of money through these superheroes. So the story is about 7 superheroes. In the eyes of the world, these superheroes help people and save them from the accidents in their lives. But in fact, these superheroes are like ordinary people. They first think about themselves and then about someone else. The story begins when we see the head of the company where all the superheroes used to work. Then we see a guy named HUV who was talking to his friend with love. Then a superhero of HUV comes and collides with his friend. He collides with his friend so fast, the poor girl's hands were broken and only her friend's hands were left in HUV's hands. HUV was completely broken because of this accident. Then let's see another superhero in the story, whose name was Starlight. She had just joined the superhero company, but no one could have joined the 7th team. For this, the superheroes had to pass a tough audition. Now, a man from his team takes Starlight to his office, but he misbehaves with him. Starlight understood that the superhero team is something else. From inside and from outside, the whole world sees something else. There, a man from the superhero team goes to the UV and gives him a bribe so that he can keep his mouth shut about the A train that killed his friend. But he was very angry at this. He wanted to file a case against this company, but Hewley's dad told him that it's no use. They are very powerful. Hewley had come back to his old life. One day, he meets a man named Billy. He tells himself that he is an FBI agent. Billy corrupts Hewley. Superheroes' real identities are revealed. Here, when Huey hears his story, he gets shocked. He had no problem killing his friend. In fact, he was just joking about his death with his friend. Look, Huey gets very angry. He wanted to take revenge for his friend's death by meeting Billy. Billy plans to take the money that this company has offered you. But at the same time, tell him that they will have to apologize to you separately. And taking advantage of this, we will put a microphone in their headquarters so that we can hear everything they say. But Hugh is also scared of this and refuses. He sat on a bench outside where he gets Starlight. He was also very worried. When both tell each other their problems, then they become good friends. After hearing his words, Huey decides to accept the cat's plan. He goes to the headquarters and does everything according to his plan. But while doing this, he sees a superhero who was called the Invisible Man. That is, the power to disappear inside him. So that he can see him doing all this, he follows Huey and goes to his ears. Before this, he would have hurt Huey. Billy was there who throws the Invisible Man out of his car. Then they both give him a gun and catch him. Then we see the head of the company of these superheroes. A man was asking for a discount on superheroes. Here we find out that the company sold its superheroes like a security guard. That man threatens the head and says, "If you don't give me a discount, then I will tell you the reality of V compound. Now we will know what was this compound V." The head is convinced by the threat. Now when that man was going in the ship with his son, his team superhero Homelander, he blows up his ship. Homelander was the Superman of his team, but very bad Superman who didn't care about people. There we see Billy, who comes to his friend with the Invisible Man. Here, Hugh also finds out that Billy is not an FBI agent. He was also an ordinary man like him, who wanted to take revenge from the 7 team. These people lock the Invisible Man in a cage. He had another power besides being invisible. He made his body diamond. He could have strengthened like a diamond. These people wanted to kill him quickly because they had a tracking device with these superheroes. Billy thinks that if they don't kill the Invisible Man, then the superhero team will come to them quickly. Billy also makes a special kind of bullet to kill him, but that bullet doesn't do anything to him. In the other picture, he had locked the Invisible Man. There is a hole in it, from which his team could find him. After that, Billy goes to a friend who was a CIA agent. He tells him that he is going to kill the Invisible Man. You check his file. What if there is any weakness in it? But she doesn't tell Billy anything and refuses. On the other side, we see that Starlight saves a girl. Someone saves him and makes a video of him. Billy's friend also finds out everything about the Invisible Man. He says that his body is strong from the outside, but from the inside he is like a normal person. That's why we will blow him up with a bomb. He was scared after hearing these things, and he was ready to tell the truth to all these people. He tells them about a friend of a train. He says that the day he killed his friend, he was at his friend's house. This tells them his whereabouts. Here, the Homelander came looking for the Invisible Man, but the people here used the UV bomb to blow up the Invisible Man. There, the Starlight video of the girl was viral. That's why the superheroes team keeps it in their company again. There we are shown Billy, the Invisible Man's son. The body parts are locked in a box. He was going to send him a message, and he writes a threatening letter to the team of the Seven. Then they go to the friend of the alien who was told by the Invisible Man. They go to his house and hack his friend's computer. Then they find out that Adrian takes a medicine called Compound 5 to increase his power, which he doesn't control. And the same day he killed his friend Hubie, he took this medicine here. Another person was included in Billy's team. Now they give their team the name of the boys there. They also get to know about Atrian, that he is going to take part in a race where he is going to take Compound 5 again before leaving. Billy and his friends plan to steal the Compound 5 medicine there, and they try to do it. A train won the race. All this his friend was watching on TV, which she liked a lot. But he tells on TV that he has no friends. He is alone in this world. His friend's heart breaks from this. There Billy's friend comes to a train's friend's house, was looking for Compound V, which he had hidden in this girl's house. Now this girl, who was a friend of Atreus, was getting angry after listening to him. She also takes Compound V and kills the owner of her house. All this was recorded by the boys, that is the Cat and the Huey team, because they had installed cameras on his house. Then he blackmails this girl to tell her everything about A-Train and about Compound V. On the other hand, the head and the Homelander of the company also get the body of the Invisible Man, which was in small pieces with a limit. There, Billy goes to his CIA agent Doas and shows him the video of a trained Doas, in which he was taking Compound 5 medicine. She said that nothing can be done with such an empty video. You have to get a sample of this medicine so that we can show it to the whole world. Now they also get the headquarters of Compound 5, where this medicine was tested. Here, a train had captured a girl. They experimented on that girl on V Compound. The girl they had captured, Billy and his companions get rid of her. But that girl killed everyone and ran away from there. There, Billy sends the UV with Star Knight so that he can hack his phone. Then we see Homelander in this story, who was trying to save a plane. Queen was with him, but they couldn't save the plane, and they fly away from there, saving their lives. The plane was completely destroyed. As we know that Homelander is a bad person, he doesn't care about how many people died because of him. But his girlfriend Queen was very sad about it. Billy and his girlfriend catch the girl who ran away. But there was a train coming there, which was trying to kill the girl. But Billy's girlfriend somehow saves her. Their Homelander is shown, who was saying on TV that if we were given freedom like the military, then maybe we could have saved that ship. This is what the head of the company was also hearing. She was very happy to hear this from Homelander. She thinks, wow, what a business. We will keep saving people. There, a train goes to his friend who told everything to Billy and his friends about this. In anger, a train kills his friend too. Here, this train is found in the camera of the boys' team, in which he could see the face of Billy's friend. Now he wanted to find him and kill him. He tells his other partner to kill him. But when his partner was about to kill Billy's friend, the same girl comes there, who had already run away. She comes here and saves Billy's friend, but the 7th mission was to find this girl and kill her. There, the partner of the A-Train who was sent hurts the girl. They think she's dead, but she doesn't die, but her wounds were healing themselves. The boys' team found out that the superhero company has been using Compound V for years. They experiment on the little kids and turn them into superheroes. Now Billy takes that girl to his friend who saved her friend's life, who had already run away and was using a train compound. Billy's friend had the power to read minds. Here Billy tells Yovi that my enemy is not from the company of superheroes but from the homeland. He did a lot of wrong with my wife and then my wife went to some unknown place. My enemy is only him whom I want to kill. his company hid this fact and saved the Homelander. That's why I want to finish all the companies along with him. Billy's friend reads the girl's mind and tells her that she was in the terrorist group before and now wants to use Compound V to change her into a superhero so that she can be part of the superheroes. Billy, CIA agent, tells his friend after knowing all this plan and says that he will give you all the evidence against him. But in return, I have a good salary for the boys' team and he wants Homelander. His friend says, I can't do anything for you. But forget Homelander. We can't arrest him. If we do this, he will destroy the world with his anger. He is a very powerful man. But he tries to convince himself with the video. He says, if not Homelander, then there is no help. Now Billy goes to his team and says that we have to fight against the company of superheroes. Without the CIA, Billy's friend, who had the power to read minds, he betrays them. He takes all these pictures and goes to Homelander and tells them everything about the boys' team. After knowing everything, Homelander calls a meeting in his headquarters and tells them about the UV and the boys' team. He says that behind killing are superheroes, and he also calls Starlight a traitor and leaves his team because he liked UV and she was his girlfriend, but someone says something against him and saves her there. A train reaches UV's house and threatens him that if you don't come to meet him, I will kill your internet. UV was scared after hearing this, so now he goes to meet A-Train. During the argument, the girl who was also in the same car with Hui, who was also arrested by A-Train, she comes from behind and breaks A-Train's leg. There, the superhero company had all been exposed. The Homelander tells everyone the truth about the boys' team. Billy killed his friend who told the Homelander everything. On the other hand, Homelander also found out that Billy was doing all this to take revenge on his wife. He goes to a doctor and inquires about Billy's wife, where she learns that she was going to be a mother, but she dies while giving birth to a child which Billy doesn't know about. Till date, their CIA team was ready to support the boys and was going to catch the superhero team. Then they learn about a supervillain who was ready to destroy the world, and if CIA team will support the boys, then this villain, the whole world will be destroyed. The CIA team now changes all their plans, and the superheroes team comes and declares the team as criminals. UVB tells Starlight about the Compound V and how it is used to turn children into superheroes. When Starlight asks his mom about this, but her mom doesn't tell her anything. But later, her mom tells her that she is also a test of Compound V. A train had also recovered. He was using Compound V again so that he could recover quickly. Billy now gets to meet his old boss. Actually, the boys' team had the same idea, but the boss also refuses to help them. But she tells that the biggest weakness of the Homelander is the head of his company, whom he likes. While going, she tells the young man to be careful, because he doesn't care about anyone. He just wants to take revenge. When he comes back, the people from his team, the people from the superhero team had caught him. He tells Billy that we should save him, but Billy refuses him. He says that my prey is only Homelander. He goes away saying this. Homelander tells his head that he is behind this super villain. So she is very happy to hear that he goes to Starlight. He says that his company is behind the supervillains. They are the bad guys, not us. But she doesn't listen to him and tells him to go. Now UV himself wanted to help his friends. He deliberately catches himself first. He hid a string in his mouth and went, with the help of which his companions opened the lock and tried to get out of the jail of the superheroes. But the guards come there and fire bullets at them. Starlight comes there and helps them. This train also came there, which has a heart attack because of the use of less bomb. Starlight tells everyone to go from there and helps this train. On the other side, we can see that the wife had caught the head of the superheroes. Then he calls the Homelander. The Homelander tells him that whatever you know about your wife is all wrong. Now I have found out all the truth. By saying this, he kills his head with his laser light power. Billy had given up here. He blew the head off with the bomb he had planted. When he regains consciousness after the bomb blasts, he sees himself outside a house. This house is not someone else's. It is Billy's wife and sons. Yes, his wife was still alive, which he was taking revenge from everyone. And she was living here with the child of the Homelander. The wife who was thinking till now was all dirty. And with this, the story of this season ends here.